not to let me talk to my children. And I've respected what you asked for me to do this entire time about trying not to say shit about anything on the internet. But I'm going to start talking soon, but it's not going to be on the internet. So take it how you want to take it. I'm going to talk to my kids, and I'm going to get visitation with my kids. And don't take my love for you as weakness. Because every day it gets a little bit easier. Every day it gets a little bit easier. Good morning. Thank you, Lito. Well, I can't help it if you like me or love me, but if you didn't get to speak to your kids or whatever you're going through, it would make you a really, really pissy person too. Trust me. I promise you it would. And I'm sorry I won't be able to build y'all a campfire to try to enjoy, or for me to even enjoy until I get paid on Wednesday. So that's, you can't expect that until Wednesday. So, but I still got to do something, you know. Marie, you know, me paying money, sending money is none of your business, even though I've done it. Didn't have it to do this past week, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that, a judge would see it my way, whereas I'm not even getting to speak to my children. Who in the hell would expect me to give them a damn dime, not even knowing if it's even going to the right people. I haven't been able to speak to my children, you know. Who's to say that my children are even up there? I've never signed away anything of anything. You absolute fucking liar. You people you trolls are gonna stop lying about me. I'm gonna find out who you are, and when I get to that point, I'm gonna sue the fucking shit out of you people. You think you're gonna get away with it, but you know what you guys are doing, spreading this stuff is actually, you know, you don't understand it, but you're opening yourself up to a big time legal ramification. You gotta stop saying shit like that. I ain't never signed my rights away to any of my children. If you don't like the language, leave. I'm pissed off. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me about saying I've ever signed a rights away to any of my children. I've done what I had to do to try to get through with all this stuff. I did what DSS told me to do. I jumped through the hoops, and they still held me liable for what my fucking ex-wife did when I didn't do anything. I was sitting in jail for child support in 2010. Whenever she did what she did to get those kids taken, I had nothing to do with it. And even their own paperwork said that, but they still held me liable because the judge seen me in an orange jumpsuit when I came to court, regardless of what I was sitting in the county jail for. Now, Rob, I can prove that I've lost a lot financially because of what these people have said and done. You don't think I've got screenshots of all that shit? You don't think I've got screenshots of every single time they say, all you got to do is Google this guy. And then when you Google me, look what comes up. Look what videos come up. Look whose name comes up of those videos. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Knowing he was arrested 8 times and an abuser. Excuse me? Are you talking about me? You're a bull-faced liar if you're talking about me. Because the only 2 crimes I've ever been arrested for was simple possession of marijuana in high school, and I was arrested for writing a bad check, and that was while I was in jail. So, you know, if you're talking about me, you better get your facts straight. Okay, sorry. I'm just making sure. Y'all, I mean, I'm in a bad mood this morning, y'all. I'm sorry if it comes off and I'm just fucking going at everybody, but it's just ridiculous. Texas T, because DSS actually contacted me and asked me would I like to try to get custody of my son back, and I told him yes. And you know, we were under the impression that he had been adopted out with the rest of them, and he hadn't. He had been bouncing inside the system, the crooked system of DSS in South Carolina. And I told him I wanted to get all my kids back. I didn't want just one, but yes. And even at that, they still said that from what that judge said, since that same judge was installed, it would just be better if we tried to let my mom get my son custody of my son than me. And I said, but I didn't do anything. And she said it didn't matter because the judge had already made his decision back then, and all he would do is read over his court decision back then, and that's what he would do. He'd do the same damn thing again. And I said, well, don't that sound kind of unethical? And she said, well, that's how it works. I do have somewhere to live, and I have been taking care of my family. See, Michael, you're using the assumption that a camper is not is homelessness. I mean, I don't get where you come up with that, because all a camper is a small mobile home. I really don't get where some of you folks get your what you consider stuff, because you have rich folks out there that live in campers, that travel around and live in campers. Are they homeless too? Uh, I do have a roof over my head, man. I've had a roof over my head. I know, Pirates. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These people think that, what they consider in their life is what stands for everybody, period. And that really dumbfounds me, man. You know, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. No, because at the time we were, but then I got that phone call. We actually lived in a duplex, and so I mean, it is what it is. Stuff's never going to change. People are going to run their mouth. They're going to continue to run their mouth, even though people know that it's bull. And see, Jim Bob, there you go, showing a picture of these pills on the page again, dude. Where do you get off saying that at? Because if I was on drugs, I wouldn't be in methadone treatment. They'd kick me out if I failed drug test. I don't understand where you guys come off of running your mouth and having no proof and bad mouthing and talking shit about people when, apparently you've got the shit to hide because you ain't got no proof on me because I don't take drugs. Show your fucking proof. Show your proof of those little pill pictures you got on the page there, other than the bullshit of taking a Tylenol 3 and y'all calling a big giant Tylenol 3 is a fucking Xanax. Because it's a blue pill. You people just make up shit and try to destroy. You're looking at proof? Oh, that makes some real good sense there, Jim Bob. No, I'm looking at the proof that you're a dumbass. You always will be because you just are. Yeah. I'm going to restart my live, guys. Good grief.